Okay. What's up, YouTube? It's Chase, and it is January 23rd, 2014, and I just gave myself my second testosterone shot after being off of it for 4 months, and I don't know, my last video was kind of short and simple because I was on my way to work, so I just kind of was like, hey guys, what's up? You know, I gave myself my first shot. This video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be short, but it's also going to kind of talk about when I was off of testosterone for the 4 months. My dysphoria came out really, really bad, and I was really, really grouchy. What are you doing?
Going over to the side of the bed to watch TV and listen to it.
I was really grouchy and really irritable. I was a dick. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was just a really big dick. And my dysphoria came out a whole lot. I was really nervous going into the men's bathroom and stuff. I know that I had said in my first video about my voice, and one of my friends, Eli, commented on it and said that he really couldn't tell the difference in my voice, and so maybe it was just a self-conscious thing. But I got really, really like insecure about my body because I noticed that once I stopped taking the testosterone, my hair stopped growing everywhere. I mean, it's not even, it's not even on my hands. It's not thick on my arms anymore. It's not thick on my legs anymore. It stopped growing completely. I was starting to get some peach fuzz and stuff on my chin, and it stopped growing. And I was even still shaving every once in a while, and it just stopped. My estrogen kicked in really bad. My estrogen kicked in almost 2 months to the T after I stopped taking testosterone, and then following that, I started my menstruation cycle, and that caused a lot of issues and a lot of dysphoria within myself, because then I had to go and buy underwear because I cannot do tampons, and so I had to go buy underwear and pads, and it made me feel really uncomfortable because I didn't even know what size underwear that I wore, so because in like boxers and boxer briefs you get medium, large, extra large, small, whatever. And so with that, it just kind of brought out a lot of insecurities in myself, and that was not cool. But now, immediately, I don't know if it's like a mind thing. I think maybe it's probably just a mental thing. I took my first shot, and then because I knew that the testosterone was back in my body, I just started thinking more positively and thinking about, stuff that was going on, and kind of got more of the masculine back and stuff like that. And I think it has a lot to do with mental. So for all you FTMs out there, if you're on testosterone and then you stop taking testosterone, for financial reasons or health reasons, there's going to be a lot of things that come back into play, and your hormones are going to be up and down and out of whack. Please, I encourage you to, if you're not already seeing a therapist, to possibly go and see one, or have just somebody to talk to. Even if it's me, you can get a hold of me on YouTube, and you can also get a hold of me on Facebook, Chase Wilson, or softballsaint07@yahoo.com. I just really encourage you guys to reach out and try to talk to somebody, even if it's not a therapist, because it helps a lot. I mean, it was like 4 months too late, but just last week I reached out to my girlfriend and just kind of started talking to her and kind of let her know what was going on and what was on my mind and stuff like that. And needless to say, it really surprised me. She just listened and then, gave her feedback and stuff, and it really surprised me because I didn't think that she was really going to understand what I was going through and stuff. And she talked to me about some of her insecurities that she has. And so it helps when you have a supportive partner and a supportive spouse that maybe not necessarily relate to FTM issues, but can relate to issues in general. It helps a lot. And it also helps that sometimes I have friends who just hit me up on Facebook and is like, hey, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. And I'm not the best talker unless I'm making a YouTube video. But, that's just me. And it's because everybody that I've ever reached out to talk to has some way turned it against me or turned their back on me in some sort of way. So, I think that that's it. It's only been 2 weeks. Actually, tomorrow will be 2 weeks that I'm back on testosterone. I just took my shot tonight because I have to work all day tomorrow, so I knew I wasn't going to get a chance to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow will mark 2 weeks. And I was thinking about going on YouTube, and I was just thinking about taking all my videos off, but I just decided not to and to start them back up. So I don't really know if I say I've been on testosterone now for 5 months, or if I just start all over and I'm on testosterone for 2 weeks. So however you want to look at it, I'm still kind of deciding whether or not I can probably just pick up off my 4 months. So I've been on testosterone for 4 months and 2 weeks now. So anyway, not a lot has changed, not a lot's gone on. I know my workplace is working really, really hard with me and really well with me to refer to me as he. Some of them still refer to me as she because they're still kind of getting used to it and stuff, because my paperwork still has to say Brittany until I can get everything taken care of, such as name change and stuff, and everything. But they're working really well, and I'm a home health care, so I'm a nurse aide, and I actually have a client whose brother is an FTM, which is really awesome, and she really surprised me with it, because when I walked in the door, she straight asked me when I was going to have my top surgery, and it kind of threw me for a loop, because I know that we're not supposed to talk about that stuff, but we got on the subject anyway, because it just, when you have clients that, you just go in and you help and stuff, and then they're like, so when are you having your top surgery, and then, know a lot about it. It's kind of weird, so that just kind of threw me for a loop and stuff, so, I have some clients who understand and know what I'm going through, and, and enjoy the fact of being able to see my changes and are excited about it and stuff. Other than that, not a lot has gone on. And my girlfriend's telling me that I need to stop making the video so I can lay in bed with her, because we've been working all day. But, anyway, feel free to leave comments if you want to, or, get a hold of me on Facebook, get a hold of me on here, even if you need to. If you get a hold of me on Facebook, then I can give you more information, like, my cell phone number or my email address, so we can keep in contact. And, if you need somebody to talk to, or you need that extra support because you don't have it, or you don't feel like you can get it, I'd be more than happy to do that. I know I have a lot of friends on Facebook that I can point your direction, point your way if you're not already friends with them or you don't follow them on YouTube, that have a whole lot more experience than I do. I'm trying to get up there. I'm trying to get noticed, on YouTube, and try to help a lot of FTMs out there, or a lot of people who are thinking about transitioning, whether it's FTMs or MTFs. It doesn't really matter to me. Anyway, alright, well, I will be updating a video next week.